The thing about this are the befores and afters, and we're gonna share those with you. Because when you put on makeup, if you feel like, what's the point of putting on makeup because all I ever see are the wrinkles anyway, look at this. She doesn't even need makeup if she doesn't want to, Liz.
Exactly. Gives you makeup optional skin. You just tap it in where you need it and you go about your day. You can sleep in it. The longer you wear it, the better your skin will look.
You can sleep in this?
Oh, yes. Patsy does all the time and then she gets up and she's like, I'm ready to go to brunch. You can ready to start your day and you will actually wear less makeup, if any makeup. And it's funny, I was talking to one of the other models and she said to me, Liz, this is the first time I've ever left the house being in my 70s without makeup.
Wow.
Exactly. So you just tap it in where you need it. And it's not like one of those infomercials that you don't move your face for 10 minutes or leaves a white cast, or you don't move your face for 30 minutes. You just tap it in. So when you look at her before, for example, you would say, okay, she looks angry, she looks upset. Look at the after. Does it erase everything? No. It looks like her skin, but it fills it in. And again, this is clean beauty. So you're not using glue, you're not putting chemicals on your face. What this is a unique technology that by coincidence, it was funny because my chemist made this, I said, you know, I think it's instant. And she said, yeah, I could see why you would think that, but it was more of just a wrinkle filler type of product that was actually working to fill in those wrinkles permanently, not just be an instant product. So that's what you're getting. You're getting instant, but you're also getting long-term. I'm gonna quickly show you on Galena. Yes, you can use it around the eye area, but you just shake it up and you just tap it in. It's translucent. And boom, you go about your day. You can wear makeup on top, you can sleep in it, but look at her skin. So when you look at somebody like Galena, and by the way, it does help with pores. If you have large pores as well, you're gonna love it. But if you have bags, if you have wrinkles, if you have crow's feet, you will love this. And it gives you that makeup optional skin. So if I don't know if we can pull up her before, but I'll talk a little bit while we're pulling it up. This will actually, now, somebody wrote to me and said, I was on vacation for 2 weeks, Liz, I forgot to bring it with me, but I looked in the mirror and my skin looked incredible.
Wow.
Right, so it's actually working while you're wearing it. You're not just masking the problem. Okay, so what bothers her the most is around her mouth. So we all have that one area, whether you feel angry, whether you feel sad, whatever the case may be. So for Galena, she was actually not even wearing lip product because she didn't want to call out her lower part of her mouth. But as we start to age, we start to sag, we get creases, we get that upside down triangle. So look at the difference. Look at the smoothness. Yes, so yes, she's got it here on her forehead. She's got it around her eyes. So you just tap it in, boom, where you need it. You can put makeup on top if you want. You can sleep in it. But here's the technology behind it. It has hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid. It has encapsulated retinol. And then you've got your commiphora extract, which is from a plant. It's a skin tightener that seals everything in. So while you're wearing it, it's actually working to fill in those lines and wrinkles. So it takes about a minute by the time you're done. For me, I've got it down to about 30 seconds. But look at her before. You can see she looks worried. She looks sad in that before.
Right.
In the after, I just went on a 4-week vacation. Right?
In that before, it's people would say, is something wrong?
Exactly.
Are you not feeling well? Are you concerned about something? And she like, no, I'm fine. It's just the wrinkles. But then in the after, you saw that difference. And I put it on my skin just to show you it is colorless. So if you choose to not wear makeup and you just want to show off that unlined skin, it's colorless once you put it in and tap it in. I want you to get it. You don't need to use a lot, but when you see the results, you're gonna say, I don't wanna be without it. So I will tell you this, it's on sale today at $29.50. Our regular price is almost $46. So you're saving over about 35% off today, but that price does end today. So get it once or get it on auto ship and get the results. You know, your individual results will vary, but imagine how much better your skin will look because, Liz, I said before,
you in a better mood.
Yeah, I said before, makeup can't cover that before. Makeup doesn't cover wrinkles. In some cases, it highlights them.
Exactly, and we've all been there where you're talking to someone and you just look at their face, you're not really looking at them, because it accentuates, typically makeup does. It looks cakey, it looks heavy. But that's Tamara up close in that before. And just to show you, yes, people say to her all the time, are you worried, are you upset? Look at the after. So you can wear this every single day. And this is the reason why, by the way, it was on the Today Show, because they had never seen an instant product that was clean beauty, that wasn't loaded with glue and things like that, that you have to, and yes, and some of those you have to wash off within 2 to 6 hours.
Wow.
Yes, this you leave on 24, 30, you can leave it on for days, it doesn't matter. And the longer you leave it on, the better your skin will look because you're using encapsulated retinol, you're using hyaluronic acid, a new kind of hyaluronic called hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid that fills everything in. So for Jean, 80 years young, yes, 80 years young. What bothers her the most is around her mouth. And people will say to her, are you a smoker? Did you smoke when you were younger? I know. I would never. You just don't say things like that. But see, like, yes, she can laugh, she can smile, you can move your face. But what's so great is that you're in control. So whether you just want to use it around your mouth, around the eyes, on the forehead, you decide, but you don't have to think about it. You just go about your day. And again, if you don't wear makeup, then you should sleep in it.
Yes.
Yes, the longer you leave it on, the better.
This is so good. That's why it's on auto ship. And the fact that it's on sale, but today's the last day of that sale price means get it. If you're saying you have seen some of those products on infomercials that you have to be still and you're really thinking it's just not gonna work for me. I want you to try this. Remember, it's clean beauty. So to Liz's point, it's not loaded down with all the stuff that we don't want on our skin and actually getting into our skin, but it's giving us an overall smoother canvas. So then anything that we choose to do after that just looks better, even if you choose to not wear makeup. And as a reminder, we've got high definition cameras, lots of very bright lights. You can't hide anything under these cameras. So when you see the girls close up, I mean, that's what it really looks like. Here it is. The shipping is free. If you want to use FlexPay, it's $9.83, and you can use any major credit card to get these home. Over 2,200 have been ordered.
So here's the thing. You know, we all have that moment, right, where we wake up and we go, oh my gosh, now what do I do, right? Maybe you, like me, you had too many chips last night and you woke up with the bags and you're like, oh gosh, what do I do? So this is something we all want to have in our arsenal. And I'll warn you of one thing. If you share your bathroom with someone, they'll steal it.
Okay.
Just FYI, they'll actually steal it. But take a look at Cindy. Let's look at her before. So again, think about what bothers you the most. People say you look tired, angry, whatever the word is. Look at her after. Look at the smoothness.
Wow. That's what, I mean, and you see, she just put it on.
I know.
Yes. This is, do you see the difference that it makes around all over her face? I love from the forehead to the middle of her eyes, all the way down.
She looks happier.
Yes.
Yes. So this is a product, and this will last you for months and months, but we all need this. Like, I just keep it out on the bathroom sink.
Okay.
With my magnesium, of course, but.
Yes.
Because, you know, when you wake up and you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have eaten 2 bags of chips, or whatever the case may be, you know, you just tap it in and you're like, okay, I'm looking pretty good. But what I love is that even when you do wash it off and you go to bed, your skin will actually look better. Because you have the hydrolyzed hyaluronic, you have encapsulated retinol that typically retinol you can't wear during the day. This one you can actually wear during the day. So while you're wearing it, it's actually filling in those lines and wrinkles. But this is the area that bothers Cindy the most. And look at her skin.
Look at how beautiful. And
you
that's
get
what
to see
you're seeing.
her.
You're seeing her. You see how beautiful she is. You're not thinking about, oh, like you said, did you have too much salt last night? Or did you not get enough sleep? And all of those things. And isn't it interesting how the lines on our face, they seem to tell a story to other people, but that's not the story that we want them to tell. We want other people to see us. We don't want them to think, is she mad? Is she angry? Is she sad? Any of that. So if there's something that I can do to resolve that, I'm gonna do it. And again, I just put a little bit more on my hand so that you can see this is colorless. So if you choose to not wear any makeup, no worries about that. Now, I do wanna let you know, as you're picking this up, today is the last day of the sale. It's 35% off. If you get it on auto ship, then you get to keep the sale price for all of the subsequent, orders that you get with this. So you're not ever, if you get it on auto ship, you're not gonna pay $45.95 for it. You always get to keep the sale price. And this is the time to go ahead and do it. You see these befores and afters. Imagine how amazing yours are going to look. And in the last couple of seconds,
yes, quickly, I just want to show you. I know I have a lot of models, but I want to show you different models with different issues. And again, I know it's a lot, but I want you to be able to look at somebody like Donna Kay and say, okay, I can relate to her. She's never been a smoker, but people are asking her, have you ever smoked? Because around her mouth bothers her the most. Yes, she's a little obsessed with this. If you've ever noticed, she carries this everywhere. But
good.
she does have her peach Fellini on. But look at around her mouth. And again, if that bothers her the most, imagine, would you put lip color on? Typically not, right? Because you're like, no, I don't want to call attention around my mouth.
Yes.
But look at around her mouth area. It looks smoother, it looks softer. So if you're like Donna Kay saying, nope, never gonna wear a lip product because I just can't, because I'm embarrassed around the mouth area, look at the smoothness.
Wow, look at that. And remember, not only is it solving the problem of the lines, there's also skincare loving ingredients inside. There are a lot of products that we use that, yes, they do what they say they're gonna do, but you're wondering, are they causing other problems? These have skincare ingredients, skincare loving ingredients inside, and you've got that wrinkle eraser. So go ahead and pick it up. 009395 is the item number. Get it on auto ship, because when you do, you get to keep the sale price of $29.50 and enjoy the flex pay. Now, I know a lot of you are shopping with us on hsn.com because it's early morning, maybe